Alright. PCB. This should be the end of Marissa's stuff. If everything goes according to plan. Oh yeah, the background's still going really fast. Like, really fast. What was I doing? Let me get my controller because I am one of those people that plays visual novels with a controller due to lazy positioning. Hold on. Let me get myself nice and comfortable for a grand total of 5 seconds, and then I can shift my position once more into a different one because I can't sit still. I have Sunny D and vodka. I'll let you know how that tastes in a second because I guarantee I'm gonna need it. Alright. I'll be ready for the end. No one could possibly be prepared for how this is going to end. Except me. Because this is all pre-recorded. Ready? Set? Go. I've seen this, and I don't remember what the answer was. I think it was persuade. We're gonna let this go for a bit. We're gonna let this go for a bit because we were at a point somewhere. I think it was past this. Climb. Yeah, the personality contest. Game loud. Game same volume it's always been. Now we wait. Was this stage 5? I think? Probably. Yeah, I remember all this. I think my mic is low. It is low. It's still really low. Why is it low like that? Alright. How's that? Oh, that's high. Okay, sure. I hope that works. I don't know, I changed the settings for something else. Oh, now it looks really... I don't know. I guess it just depends on how loud I talk. The louder I talk, the better, but I don't want to talk super loud all the time, so it's better that I have I guess a less volume gate for that. Sounds fine now, yeah, it looks good. Just don't want to blow it out. I don't know what it was set to before at all. And here I am. Alright, chat. Are we ready? Let us begin. Nicely done. The person who hangs around Reimu. It wasn't that impressive. The person who sleeps naked. I have my clothes on when I sleep. Out of my way. She doesn't take her clothes off so she doesn't get embarrassed. Well, more or less. I'm also here. Good job. Here, have a candy. Yay. I'm here as well. Go home, please. Actually, where's Yuyuko? She's the last boss this time, right? I'm over here. Where? I hear the voice, but I can't see her. Where are you? I'm telling you, I'm right here. Oh. Whew. Wow. Oh. Sunny D. It's weird. That's very weird. Oh. Bleh. Chad, I haven't had a drink in like a month. That'll probably do me in on its own. Where? Stop hiding and come out. Marissa, there's a grave here. That's not important. I'd argue that's pretty important. Then again, we are in the netherworld. Hold on, I think my recording volume is 81? 81? I don't know. Okay, that should be good. It's really in the way here. Ha! Oh. Ah. Did Mr. Yuyuko break? You bastard. We'll have to end this game now, right? Stop panicking over 1 or 2 destroyed gravestones. It was Yuyuko. It can't be real. Marissa, look. There's a name carved on it. What? This is Yuyuko. You finally understand. I still don't understand everything, but I'm going with the flow. See, I knew Chen was a smart cookie. That's right. You'll fail if you think too hard. She survived. She's back. Hey. You're pretty good. If I didn't have a spare stone, I'd be dead. That's the last boss for you. She can't be killed with one blow. I can be killed with a blow. Hey you, you're a nuisance. Dead. It's interesting how everyone failed to make a "she is dead to begin with" joke, and are trying to ignore this fact. At this point, I have no idea what's right and what's wrong anymore. It's so unusual. Okay, I'm kind of getting it now, so let's continue. So Alice is just dead, right? She's not coming back? Sure. Feels like they've forced the unusual atmosphere out. I don't feel they've forced it all out. Yuyuko's appearance is still unusual. Come on, she's okay as she is. It's more fun this way. I like fun. Right there with ya. Oh. Ugh. And people drink that shit without a mix. That's crazy. Ugh. You can burp methanol with that shit. Of course, there won't be Danmaku battles or fist fights, so you can relax. I'm relieved. I'm disappointed. Let me ask one thing before we start. Are you really Yuyuko? Yes, I am. Yes! I am! Okay, glad to hear that. I wouldn't want to speak to something weird instead. Do you want to hear how Mistress Yuyuko ended up like this? Yes, I do. Inform me. Educate me. I'll hear you out. Though I have a very bad feeling about it.
元はといえばあなたのせいですよ。あなたの持ってきたキノコを食べたら、ゆうこ様はこのようになってしまったのです。
Speaking of the reason, it was your fault. Yuko turned into this thing after she ate the mushrooms you sent her.
いや、間をはしょりすぎて全然理由がわからん。
You know, you're making it sound so short I can't understand a thing.
全然はしょってないです。
It's not short at all.
キノコ食ったらこうなったの？
So? It's because she ate a mushroom?
当然ですよ。
Obviously.
当然じゃないだろう。
It's not obvious. Not obvious at all.
キノコとキノコを一緒に食べると毒キノコになるのよ。
If you eat two mushrooms at once, you get mushroom poisoning. Someone better tell Mario that.
何言ってんだよ。お前ら、頭おかしくなったのか？
What are you talking about? Is your head alright? Well, she is a little bit hard-headed at the moment.
そう言うなら食べてみてくださいよ。
If you want to say that, try eating them yourself.
キョイパク。
There you go. Yum.
躊躇しない食いっぷり。さすが主役ね。
She didn't even hesitate. That's the main character for you.
お、マジいけど、体がおかしくなってないぞ。これでお前たちがおかしいことが分かっただろう。
It's so awful. It tastes horribly, but my body is okay. What I get from here is that you're insane.
マリサすごいね。分身してるよ。
Marissa, you're amazing. You've made a clone. What? Excuse me. What? Did that just happen, or did that happen a couple screens ago, or something? Like I was reading the dialogue, and then when I got to the part where Flandre said a clone, I looked up and there were two Marissas. I legitimately didn't notice. I didn't notice. I didn't notice until I read the line.
してねえよ。してねえ。けど、なんで私の体がそこにあるんだ？
I didn't. Wait a second. Why is my body over there?
あなたは死にました。
You have died.
え、早っ。死ぬの早っ。いや、なんで死ななきゃいけないんだよ。
Huh? So fast? It's too early for me to die. No, why do I have to die now?
それは毒キノコを食べたからよ。
That's because you ate a mushroom.
お前が墓標になって私は死ぬのかよ。なんなんだよ。意味がわからん。生き返せよ。
Why did you become a gravestone while I simply died? Seriously, I don't get it. Resurrect me.
私はもともと幽霊だったから変な反応出ただけで、普通の人間なら死ぬに決まってるわ。
Yeah! I was a ghost to begin with, which is why I had this weird reaction. You are a normal human, so you ended up dead.
全然納得してないけど、そういうことにしとくぜ。
I'm not going to accept that, but let's forget about it for now.
ごくり。
Oh, God damn it. Gulp.
ごくりって、アリスさん？何しようとしてるの？
Alice, that's a crime. Don't do it. Wait, did Alice just gulp? What is she doing?
これもらうわ。そっちに喋るマリサがいるんだから、こっちの動かないマリサは必要ないでしょ。
I'll take this. You have a talking Marissa there, so you don't need this unmoving Marissa, right?
いや、それも私だから。
No, that's me as well. Well, if that isn't thumbnail worthy. Fuck.
バカ、持ってくな。うわー。
Stop, you fool. Don't take it away. Hey.
大丈夫、大丈夫。
It's fine, it's fine.
大丈夫なのかよ。びっくりしたぜ。
That is not fine. I was really shocked.
ヨウム、よかったわね。白玉楼の庭師2号が誕生したわ。
Good for you, Yomu. Another Hakugokuro gardener has just been born.
これで私の負担も減りますね。
This will make my job easier.
もしかして私のことか？
Are you talking about me?
他に誰がいるの？
Who else can it be?
お前大丈夫って言っただろ。なんとかしろよ。
Didn't you say it was fine? Do something about it.
体がないとどうにもならないでしょ。
I can't do anything if your body is gone.
お前の体はじゃあど
Then what about your body?
墓標に宿りたいなら宿らせてもいいわよ。
If you want to dwell at a similar gravestone, I can make that happen.
やだよ。
No!
まあ幽霊って便利よ。老けないし、これから仲良くやっていきましょうよ。
Well, being a ghost is convenient. You don't age, for once. Let's be good friends from now on.
それに連れ去られたマリサさんの体、今頃どんな扱いされてるかわかりませんよ。そんな体に戻りたいですか？
Also, think about Marissa's stolen body. I'm not really sure what she's doing to it, but do you really want it back after that?
私、白玉楼の庭師になる。
Become Hakigokoro's gardener.
めでたしめでたし。
And it all ended well.
いい話だな。
Such a nice story. Power 2.0. Excuse me, what? What does that even mean? Alright. Back into it.
優子様がこう
Don't listen.
全然聞きたくね
No, I don't want to hear that.
非常に残念です。
That's so disappointing.
結局このステージって何するの？
So what are we doing for this stage?
え。お前も知らないのかよ。ダメだな。
You don't know as well? You're so worthless.
ダメだな。
You're worthless.
ダメね。
You are worthless. Oh, great, she's back.
アリスは相変わらず復活早いな。
Alice is quick to recover, as always. Imagine being Alice, where you can just exist, say whatever you want, get punched in the gut so hard you just die, and then come back like nothing happened. That's the power of Alice.
褒めても無駄なんだからね。
She's still worthless, even if you praise me.
はいはい。
Okay, okay.
やはり鳥は本格的な料理対決ね。
Obviously, the final battle will be the ultimate cooking match.
だから途中で変な食材集めさせたのか。
Is that why you told us to collect weird ingredients along the way? How do I cook something that gives Yuyuko her body back? Because 2 mushrooms create a gravestone.
あ、さっきのところで食材探してないよ。戻らなきゃ。
Ah, we didn't look for ingredients during the previous stage. We'll have to go back.
それには及ばないわ。うちの厨房にはありとあらゆる食材があるのよ。
That won't be necessary. Our kitchen has all the ingredients you might possibly need.
じゃあなんで食材集めさせたんだよ。めんどくせえな。
Then why did you tell us to find them? This is so annoying.
パンにいっぱい食べたかったの。
I simply wanted to eat as much as possible.
その割にはさっきのキノコとかタコがそこに落ちてるじゃないか。
Contrary to that, the mushrooms and the octopus are just lying over there, right?
じゃあお前あれ食ってみろよ。生ゴミはいらないのよ。
that was good. One more time.
じゃあお前あれ食ってみろよ。生ゴミはいらないのよ。
Well, you try and eat that. I don't need that garbage around here. Thank you, Kitty, for the resub.
すいません。
I'm sorry.
とにかくあなたとゆかりには料理で対決してもらうわ。助手は一人だけなら使っていいわ。
Anyway, you'll be competing in cooking against Yukari. You're both allowed 1 helper each.
はい。私？
Hmm? What? Me?
そりゃそうよ。私は食べる人だもの。
That's right. And I'll be the one eating.
私は料理ができないの。
But I cannot cook.
だから助手ありにしたのよ。でもヨウムとランちゃんは上手だから使っちゃダメよ。
That's why I allow you to choose a helper. But since Yomu and Ron are good at cooking, you can't choose them.
なんでよ。ゆゆこだって美味しいもの食べたいでしょ。
Why is that? Don't you want to eat something tasty?
絶対に美味しいものができるって分かってたら面白くないでしょ。
It won't be interesting if the food is guaranteed to be tasty, said the rock that did not want to eat the octopus.
ギャグで料理なんて死亡フラグ満載に決まってるでしょ。ゆゆこ、死にたいの？
I don't understand what Yuyuko wants. I don't understand. She wants food, but she doesn't want bad food, but she doesn't want guaranteed good food. What does she want? This joke food will just reek of death, won't it? Do you want to die?
元から死んでるわよ。
I'm dead to begin with.
あれ、自分で言いましたよ。
Oh, she finally said it herself.
まあ自分で言うならいいんじゃないか。
Well, I guess it's okay if she did.
そうですね。
Indeed.
無理に入ろうとしてもダメだぞ。
Stop barging in. It's futile.
すみません。っ
I'm sorry.
ていうか、あの二人が使えなかったら自動的にチェーンになるわね。チェーンはまだ皮むきとかしかできないわね。
By the way, if I can't choose those two, it means I'm left with Chen. Chen can't do anything except peeling yet.
帰った子たちに来てもらっても全然構わないけど。
I don't mind if you call any of those ones who have left already.
あいつら誰一人機嫌よく帰ってないぞ。お前たちの顔見たら襲いかかってくるんじゃないか。
Every one of those left is left in a pretty bad mood. Are you sure that they won't attack you on sight?
ああ、レームを呼べばいいじゃない。私賢いわ。
Ah, I can still call Reimu, right? I'm so smart.
やだ。
No.
あの隙間からレームのクリアな天の声が。
Ah, I can hear Reimu's heavenly voice through that gap.
隙間からレイムたちが見てるのか。便利だな。
Are you watching Reimu with this gap? That's cool.
向こうに3人いるんだから1人貸して。
Your group has 3 people. Lend me one.
なんでだよ。意味わかんねえよ。
Why is that? I don't get it.
マリサ、私眠い。
Marissa, I'm sleepy.
なんだ、昼寝の時間かってことは、私は自動的にこれとやる羽目になるのかよ。
Huh? What? Is it afternoon nap time already? Does it mean I'm automatically sticking with this one?
ハメだなんて、そんな。
More like sticking into me. Heh, heh, heh.
くそ、面倒な。
Damn, it's so annoying.
チェーンは正直に言うと、前向きに参加したくはないのです。
I'll be fair. I'm not looking forward to participating in this.
私もだぞ。
Me neither.
そんなこと言ったら私もそうだぜ。
Now that you say it, I don't want to do it as well.
じゃあどうしよう。
What do we do then?
このままだだこねてもしょうがないのでチェーンが行きます。
We can argue all day long, so I'll do it just to prevent that.
何？いいのかチェン。死ぬぞ。笑い的に抹殺されるぞ。
What? Are you sure, Chen? You might die. You may get killed for laughs.
止めないでください、ラン様。チェーンは大人の階段登ります。
Please don't stop me, Ranchama. I'm climbing towards adulthood.
そこまでか。なら止めはしない。思う存分熱々な油をこぼしたり、包丁が手からすっぽ抜けて天井に刺すがいい。
Well, if that's the case, I'm not stopping you. Have fun spilling hot oil and getting kitchen knives stuck in the ceiling. Sure. That's dangerous.
じゃあキッチンは風情を出して材料あやかしの真ん前に用意したわ。
Oh, yeah, I should have known. Okay, I prepared your kitchen in front of the Saigyo Ayakashi.
外でやらせるのかよ。虫とか絶対つくぞ。
You're making us go outside? Bugs will creep in.
バーベキューみたいなものよ。雰囲気雰囲
Think of this as barbecue. Feel it. Man, I could go for a barbecue.
気。仕方ない。やってやるぜ。行くぞ、アリス。
Whatever, I'll give it a shot. Let's go, Alice.
やるとか行くとか何考えてるのよ。
So, will you give me a shot or shall we go?
お前だよ。
Stop it, you.
勝った方にはゆかりから素敵な商品が出るからね。
Yukari will make a pretty gift for the winner.
私が戦って私が勝った場合、私への商品は？
What if I win? Do I have to make a gift for myself?
自分へのご褒美を買うとか。
You can buy yourself a prize then.
悲しすぎるわね。
That's too sad.
そういえば、コーマ館も立て直ししてくれるんだっけか？すっかり忘れてたぜ。
By the way, you are also supposed to rebuild SDM. I've totally forgotten about that.
頑張ってね、マリサ。 私はここで寝ながら待ってるから。
Do your best, Marissa. I'll be waiting in my sleep.
自分の家の命運を完全に他人に預けたな、こいつ。
She has completely entrusted the fate of her home to others.
さあ、初めての共同作業を始めるわよ。
Now, let's start our first work together.
何かやるごとに毎回聞いてる気がするぞ、それ。
I feel like I hear that every time we do something.
ゆかり様、チェーンは落ち着いてるように見えて、実はガラスの心臓なので、途中緊張感で気絶するかもしれないので、あまり負担をかけないでくださいね。
Yukari-sama, I may look calm, but I have a heart of glass. I might faint due to tension along the way. Don't burden me too much, please.
それは困るわ。私も後のこととか考えないで隙間に100年くらい引きこもるかもしれないから。
That's a problem. I was going to abandon you and escape into a gap for 100 years.
向こうは完全に逃げ腰ね。勝ったわ。
The other team is about to give up. We've won.
私も逃げたいんだけど、ぶっちゃけ。
Frankly, I'd like to give up myself.
料理は心意気よ。あとは勇気だけ。
Put your spirit into cooking. Show me your courage.
この料理ステージって絶対レミリアたちのパートとか別のところでかぶってるよ。かぶりはやばいぞ。
This cooking stage is just a parody of Remilia's cooking corner. Parodies are bad.
さあ、キッチンに行くわよ。
Come on, let's go to the kitchen.
へいへい。
Aye, aye.
もう完全に私の出番はないようですね。
Looks like I won't be getting any appearances anymore.
じゃあ、チェン役するかい？
Wanna act as Chen?
いいのですか？よろしくお願いします。
I'd like to, if it's okay with you.
二人にはそれぞれのグループのところに行ってレポートでもしてもらおうかしら。
Maybe I should assign you to the groups so you can report their progress.
役が速攻で解雇のようです。
Now I feel like you fired me.
うわ、面倒な仕事だな。
Oh, that's a tough task.
では実況は私、社名丸あやが。
Chad, I forgot about her. Then I, Shamemaru Aya, will be the host.
いたんだ、天狗ちゃん。
You here already, Tengu?
マリサさんったらひどいんですよ。私を放置して先に進むなんて。
Miss Marissa's so cruel. She left me there and went on ahead.
その光景を見たゆかり様もあまりにあんまりなので一言で済ませてたぞ。
When Mrs. Yukari saw your performance, she quickly closed the stage as well.
でもあれを見たらそうなりますよ。
Well, if you saw something like that, you'd do the same.
全部天狗ちゃんが悪い。
It was all your fault, Tengu.
あやや、今回は本当に私の扱いひどいですよね。
Aya. I'm being treated really bad this time.
ひどい扱いされるだけマシです。
It's better to be treated roughly.
すみません。
Sorry. It's a windy day. There it is. The Saigyo Ayakashi.
では仕切り直してこんにちは。実況の社名丸あやと。
And the completely unexplained vending machine in the background. Nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody wants to acknowledge that. It's just there. It's on the title screen. And I'm just supposed to accept that. Alright. Guess I will. Okay, let's try this again. I, Shamei Maruaya, will be the host.
西行寺ゆゆ子よ。これは一体誰に向けて言ってるの？
And I'm the Saigyo. I almost call it the fucking tree. I'm Saigyoji Ayuyuko. Who are we talking to, actually?
隙間の向こうのレームさんたちとか、スパイ衛星的なもので監視してる各派閥の人たちですよ。
If it's her own personal vending machine, why does she have to have it as a vending machine? That doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Maybe we're telling this to Raymond and others behind the gap, and to everyone who watches us over spy satellites.
そう言われると緊張するわね。
Now you've made me nervous.
まあ、いつも通りに行きましょう。
Okay, let's go like usual. Chat, is the Saigyo Ayakashi in Hakigokoro? Or is it like just kind of hanging out in the netherworld? I don't know. I assume it's close to Hakigokoro. because of the transition between stage 5 and stage 6. But like, I don't know. It's in the backyard. I thought it was like an inner courtyard, like those. You know, you ever seen those in like those old style Japanese mansions where there's a courtyard in the middle of the building, surrounded by like the house. So you get a koi pond and all that stuff. So it's like behind it. Is it like in the middle of it? I don't know. I feel like it's in close proximity because she needs to watch over it or some shit like that. But I don't know if it's like in or if it's just nearby. But I guess they did say that the garden, the acre, the amount of acre Hakigokuro covers, it's a big garden. So who knows? It probably exists in its probably exists on its land, but I would need to ask the big man himself. There's a lot of space around Hakigokuro that counts as Hakigokuro. That's why Yomu's so impressive as a gardener. Good for her. She uses her 2 swords to do gardening. Okay, let's go like usual. Yomu is going to the challengers team. Ron is going to Yukari's team.
両方料理には自信のある方ですからうまく伝えてくれるでしょう。なぜこの2人に調理させないのか不思議ですけど。
They both know how to cook, but can they teach the participants? I still don't know why you won't allow them to cook.
だからさっきも言ったでしょ。何度も言わせないで。
I've already told you the reason. Stop telling me this all the time.
聞いてないです。いきなりですけど、マリサさんたちの様子をヨウムさんに伝えてもらいましょう。
Yuko is very angry. I haven't heard about it. I know it's sudden, but let's have Yomu tell us how Marissa's team is doing. Chat, you remember in Lotus Eaters when Marissa had to cater the banquet, and she went to Miyoi, and then Marissa made a mystery stew with all kinds of whack shit in it. And Miyoi was just like, here, put the sake in and it will become good. And then it became good. I was just like, oh, okay. Mystery stew with a little bit of sake in it turns into god tier soup. So that's all Marissa can make is soup. She can make other things, but I'm pretty sure she catered a few banquets in Wildhorn Hermit as well. But all I remember is the soup. We'll be using this gap that only transmits sounds.
調理の様子は出来上がって試食の段階になった時に流します。せいぜい食欲を減退させないように頑張ってくださいね。
After they finish cooking, it will be the sampling time. Be sure to make the least unappetizing food.
腕と腹が鳴るわね。
My arms and stomach are growling. Arms?
ではヨウムさん、どうぞ。
Well then, let's check Miss Yomu.
それとそれですか？大丈夫ですか？
Are you going to use that? Is it alright?
それもどうかと思う。ああ。
Huh? What are you trying to...
ちゃんと戻してくださいよ。いやいや、なんで地面に捨てるんですか？
Put it back properly. Why did you throw it on the ground?
まあ、その報告は言わなくていいですよね。
Well, I think I won't be reporting this.
だから地面に置かないでくださいよ。
That's why you shouldn't throw it on the ground.
ではゆかりさんサイドの方へ行きましょうか。
Let's switch to Yukari's side.
そうね。
Sure.
それは食材として適切かどうか。
I'm not sure it's a proper ingredient.
そんなのに恐れおののかないでくださいよ。
Please stop trembling in fear this much.
完全にどら焼きですね。
Ah, so you're making dorayaki.
うわ、なんですかそれ。気持ち悪い。
Whoa, what is this? It's so disgusting.
匂いだけでお腹いっぱいだな。当然悪い意味で。
The smell alone makes my stomach full, or rather empty.
ちょっとカメラじゃなくて隙間止めてください。
Okay, turn off the camera. I mean the gap. This ain't gonna be good. You ever had dorayaki? Chat, I've had dorayaki.
何してるんですか？
They're quite filling. And they go nicely with milk. I remember them because their name sounds like Ganon's F Smash. Doria! What are they doing?
いや、何と言われたらそれは誰にもわからないと思います。
Well, I don't think anyone knows how that thing is called.
あれは見ないとわからない。
You have to see for yourself.
レポーターの意味ないじゃない。
There's no point in having you report.
だったらゆゆこ様が言ってみてくださいよ。
That's why, Mr. Shieko, you should go and watch yourself.
お前も言ってみろ。絶句するぞ天狗。
You go as well, speechless Tengu.
私の言葉のボキャブラリーを聞いて驚きなさい。私の言葉のボキャブラリーを聞いて驚きなさい。
Vocabulary. Listen to my vocabulary and be amazed.
不甲斐ない人たちですね。
You are all so disappointing.
よし、準備はいいか？キッチンに着いたか？
Okay, are you ready? Are you at the kitchen?
任せてくださいよ。うわ、くそ。
Leave it to me. Whoa, it stinks!
全部まとめてですか？
Are you gonna do all that once?
これ、腕？
What is... Huh? An arm?
うわ
What?
あいつも全然じゃないか。
She couldn't say anything as well.
ゆゆこ様の方はどうでしょうか？
Let's try Mr. Shieko.
沼？
Is it a swamp?
死んだ？
Huh? Did she die?
死んでるのに？
Even though she's already dead? Brilliant.
ちょっと三途の川渡りかけちゃった。
Took a trip down Sanzu River.
ちょっと可愛げに言われても。
You make it sound too cute.
できたわ。
We're done.
あれで？
What? Is that it?
私もできたわ。
I'm done as well. How many people have died, chat? Like 3? 4?
圧倒的な事実に対して言葉は無力ということを学びました。
I've learned that words are powerless against overwhelming truth.
じゃあ先に挑戦者チームの料理を出してもらおうかしら。
Okay, let's have our challengers show their meal first.
試食はゆゆこ様だけなんですよね。
So only Yuyuko will be sampling the food.
私だけじゃ不満が出るかもしれないから偉い人に一緒にやってもらいましょうか。
I don't think everyone will be satisfied with just me. So let's have someone cool accompany me. Oh shit, who's she gonna pick? Chat, Yuyuko's gonna pick someone cool.
偉い人とは今すぐ呼んでこれるような方はいない気がしますが。
Someone cool? I don't think we can easily call someone like that here.
いるじゃない。ゆかりとコーマ館のレミリア・スカーレット。
We have people like
ちょう
that.
だい。
We have people like that here. Yukari and Remilia Scarlet. Come over here.
え、
Da 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 da. Huh?
なんで私なの？自分で作って自分で食べるってそれこそ公平じゃないから私じゃダメじゃない。
Why me? That means I'm gonna sample my own food. That isn't fair, so you can't choose me.
私だって設定の背景的なことをいろいろとあれしてあれだとダメだぞ。
And you can't use me because of my background and established character.
面白そうだから行ってきたら？
Why don't you go? It'll be fun.
お気をつけて。
Take care.
押すな。おい。
Stop pushing me. Hey.
向こうはやる気満々のようね。どうするのゆかり？
They look really enthusiastic over there. What do we do, Yukari?
やんねえよ。
I will not do it.
ああ、この隙間って豚の感触だな。
Gugh. This gap feels like a sweating pig.
審査員が3人揃ったところで再開ですね。
Now that the 3 judges are here, let's continue.
勝手に進めないでよ。
Don't continue it like that.
うるさいな。お昼寝できないじゃない。
Shut up. You were interrupting my sleep.
すみません。
I'm sorry.
こういうこともあろうかとちゃんと3人分作ったわ。
With that considered, I've made 3 portions. Hold on. Alice, did you know? Did she know?
目分量が適当すぎて量が増えただけだろう。
You couldn't have split it evenly. You've just made more, haven't you? Didn't you?
おっと、調理の状況は VTR にまとめましたので、
あ
そちらをどうぞ。
I've also taped your cooking, so let's watch that first.
いつ撮ってたんだよ。そもそもその段取りいらねえだろ。作ってるところ見とけば。
When did you film it? Also, what was the point of all this if we're gonna watch the cooking anyway?
はい、ではどうぞ。
Okay, let's watch.
話聞けよ。
Listen to what I say. Oh boy.
寒いし外だし、調理場ってレベルじゃねえぞ。この桜の木で何やらせてんだよ。
It's so cold outside. It doesn't feel like a kitchen. Why would they force us near this tree?
作るわよ。
Let's cook.
なんでそんなに元気いっぱいなんだ？
Where are you getting that Viger from?
ここは私の得意な中華料理ね。
It's time for my special Chinese meal.
得意だったのかよ。お前何人だよ。
Special? What are you, Chinese?
何？中華料理嫌いなの？
What? You don't like Chinese food?
結構好きだけどさ、あまりに予想外で突拍子もない提案だったから。
I like it, but that was a really unexpected proposal.
なんだったらイギリス料理でもいいけど。
Well, in that case, I can make English food. I could go for a burger.
いや、中華でいいよ。
No. Go with Chinese, please.
この大きいけど視覚的に見えない冷蔵庫は開けてもいいのよね。
Can I use this huge invisible refrigerator? Excuse me?
見えない言うなよ。まあいいんじゃないか。人の家の冷蔵庫を勝手に開けるってワクワクするし。
Don't call it invisible. Well, okay, you can. I find using someone else's refrigerator thrilling myself. I think she's making a meta joke here, because we can't see the fridge.
ああ、結構いいものが入ってるじゃない。
Wow, they really got some good stuff in here.
生きてるホタテとか、ピンク色なのか白なのかわからん牛肉とか。レイムが見たら泥棒とかすな。
I see live scallops, some pink meat. Or maybe white. Or maybe it's just beef. This sight could turn Reimu into a thief.
何を作ろうかしら。
What should we make?
本当にちゃんとした料理作れるのか？
You're really going to cook something?
ミクビルだ。
Don't look down on me.
声はすっげえ通ってるけど、筋は通してくれ
Oh,
よ。
there goes my back. I see your voice still works, but please show that your body does as well. Oh, choice of words, Marissa.
豊富な食材を生かすためにここは八宝菜で行くわ。
She didn't respond to that comment. Good. We've got a lot of ingredients, so we're going with chop suey. Oh my. Also known as gomoku uman. Weird how chop suey has kanji for 8 in its name, and gomoku uman has 5. Anyway, that 8 is believed to mean a lot, and that 5 means various. Basically, same meaning as 8. Of course. Alice was planning to remove one ingredient, and interestingly, the digit 7 could correspond to the 7 treasures of Buddhism. Hat I'm saying is, numbers go really well with this dish. Hat? Hat.
お、かなりまともな料理だな。安心したぜ。
No, it said hat. Don't try and fix the mistakes. Don't try and fix the mistakes. It said hat. Oh, that's some decent cuisine. I'm relieved.
ただ作るだけじゃ面白くないわね。
The translator just had a little too much, play a little too much TF2 before getting that line, and that's all it was. But simply making it would be boring.
いやいや、変なアレンジとかいらないから。ダメなやつはそういう自分アレンジで言葉にならない味のやつ作っちゃうんだから。
No, we don't need your weird arrangements. When worthless people start rearranging things, the result is something with an inarticulate... No, I had that right. Inarticulate taste.
私って 七色の人形使いって言われてるわよね。
I started reading that word and it felt right, but then I looked at it and I questioned myself. But I had it the first time. Well, you know they call me a 7-colored puppeteer, right?
けど実際に言ってるのアリスだけな気もするけど。
Yeah, but I feel in reality you're simply called Alice.
だから七宝菜を作るわ。
That's why we'll use 7 ingredients.
グレートダウンしてどうすんだよ。せめて増やせよ。
Why is it less than usual? If anything, you should add more of them.
九宝菜なんて意味わからないじゃない。
I don't have a reason for increasing ingredient count.
お前の方が意味わからないよ。
I can't find reasons for anything you do.
なんだやっぱり無謀だったってことで中止か
Oh, what? Were we too reckless and you came to stop us?
いえ、レポーター的なものを頼まれたので来ました。
No, I was told to report things, so I came.
そうか。お前も大変だな。
I see. Must be tough for you.
私の華麗な包丁さばきを見てなさい。
Look how perfectly I can handle this knife. Ooh, it has some implications there. Do you think she can juggle them? That'd be pretty cool. Oh, that's not cool. There goes my shin. Oh. Fuck. Ow.
了承しました。
I noticed that. See? Yomu uses 2 swords, so she acknowledges your knife play. Good job, Alice. Ow.
とりあえずホタテをどうにかしたいわね。マリサ、身を取り出して。
First of all, I'd like to do something with a scallop. Marissa, fetch me some of their meat.
やだよ。怖いで。
Huh? No, they're scary.
早くやれ。
Do it now.
はい。
Okay.
見てるこっちも怖いです。
No, that scared me as well.
何使えばいいんだとりあえず、これか
What should I use? This thing, maybe?
それとそれですか？大丈夫ですか？
Are you gonna use that? Is it alright?
硬いものを砕くときはハンマーと釘だろ
Hammer and nails are common when you need to break something hard, right?
私をリスペクトしてるのね。
You're really respecting me, huh?
アリスはアリスで作業しろよ私を見守っちゃったよじーっと
Do your own work, Alice. Stop staring at me like that. Whew.
怖い怖い怖いおーごめん殻割ろうとしてごめんいや無理
Oh, it's scary. This is scary. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I broke your shell. No, that's not good. No.
なんで笑ってるのよ。マリサはダメね。ホタテを開けるのなんて道具はいらないのよ。
Why are you laughing? You're so worthless, Marissa. You don't need tools to open Scallop's shell.
それもどうかと思い。
Huh? What are you trying to...
うわ
Ah, it hurts.
開けたんだすごいなアリス
You've really opened it. Amazing, Alice. Did she just rip that open with her bare hands?
指を軽く挟んじゃって。私、アリスさん、
Oh,
軽
never
く
mind.
出血しちゃったのね。
Never mind. She took the knife to it. No, I pinched my finger. I'm slightly bleeding.
こういうバラエティ的なところでマジ気がすんなよ
Don't tell me you got hurt by doing something like that.
ホタテ、怖いわね。
Scallops are scary.
ホタテは怖いんだよすげえ息がいいじゃねえかこいつ
Yeah, they're scary. These ones are so lively.
じゃあ、ホタテはいっか。別の食材使うわ。
Did you hear that sound effect in there, chat? Did you hear that?
じゃあ、ホタテはいっか。別の食材使うわ。
I don't know if she tossed the scallops or if she just tossed the knife. And now I'm worried. Okay, forget scallops. We'll use something else.
ちゃんと戻してくださいよ。なんで地面に捨てるんですか？
Put it back properly. Why did you throw it on the ground?
二枚貝は面倒だからな牡蠣とかやめろよ
Two shells is too much for us. Enough with oysters or whatever that is.
見てマリサ、アワビが降臨したわ。
Look, Marissa. I see abalone. Abalone? Shit. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Abalone. Abalone. How do I pronounce it? Play it.
Abalone.
Abalone. Oh, abalone. What is it? Any group large sea snail. Ew. What? What? It's snail? Do you eat it? The flesh of abalone is widely considered to be a desirable food and is consumed raw or cooked by a variety of cultures. Wow, that's disgusting. Cool.
おお、これは来たな。
Ooh, we have that. Heh, heh, heh.
何笑ってんだよ。気色悪いな。
Why are you laughing? You're disgusting.
これをまあ雑にスライスして、あとは適当に白菜とかうずらの卵とか入れれば大丈夫ね。
We can slice it, mix with cabbages and quail eggs, and it should work out.
急に進行まで雑になったな。
Suddenly we're making good progress.
よし、イカも入れましょうか。このイカそのものをマリサが処理して。
Great, let's add a squid as well. I'm leaving the squid to you, Marissa.
おい、イカそのものじゃねえか。イカそのものを私に任せるなよ。
Hey, don't leave it to me. Don't leave the squid to me. What are you gonna do, Marissa? Are you gonna squid? Yeah, funny man.
胴体と目がある付近を持って引き抜くのよ。
Hold its body in the area near the eyes and pull it out. Pull what out?
なんだよこれ。すっげえぬるぬるじゃんか。
What is this? It's so slippery. Uh.
みんな、こっちみんな、こんな私を見んなよ。
Don't look. Don't look at me while I'm doing it. Hey.
マリサが抜いた
Marissa has done it.
わ。まあ、その報告は言わなくていいですよね。
Well, I think I won't be reporting this.
なんだこの部分、気持ち悪い。
What was up with this? It's so disgusting.
だから地面に置かないでくださいよ。
That's why you shouldn't throw it on the ground.
皮を剥ぐところはそんなに面白くないから私がするわ。
Peeling it isn't that fun, so I'll do that instead.
全部アリスがやれよ。くっせえな。
Do everything yourself. It's so annoying. Oh goodness, it's so annoying.
マリサ、イカ臭いわね。
Marissa, this squid stinks.
アリスだってアワビ触った手が生臭いよ。っていうか手を洗え。
And your hands reek of raw abalone. Actually, wash them first.
料理人に指図するな。
Don't give orders to the chef.
くそ、イニシアチブが取れないぜ。
Damn, I can't get the initiative.
あとは人参とかエビ入れておけば大丈夫ね。
I think we can add carrots or grapes as well. Why grapes?
そうだな。材料だけ見たらすごいまともだな。
Why grapes? Probably. So far it looks pretty decent, judging by the ingredients.
何かパンチが足りないわね。
It needs some more punch.
うわ、くそ。
Stinks.
お前まで来たのかよ。あれ？ヨウムはいつの間にか帰ったのか？
You came as well? Huh? When did Yomu go back?
諸事情で変わりました。
We replaced her due to circumstances.
七色が私だから。そうだ。上海ガニ入れて上海ってことにしましょう。
As I'm a seven-colored person. Oh yeah, let's add Shanghai crab to give more Shanghai feel to it.
なんか普通にうまそうな感じになりそうで逆に怖いぜ。
While usually it would sound delicious, in your case it's scary.
あれ？アワビまであった魔法の冷蔵庫にカニがないわ。 あの亀甲縛りされたみたいなカニがいない。
Huh? That magic fridge had abalone, but it doesn't have crabs. It doesn't have those crabs with shells like turtle ones.
じゃあ入れないでいいだろう。カニの処理も任されそうで怖い
You
し。
mean like the legendary crab turtle? Now that's a good card. It's not a good card. But it's a crab and a turtle at the same time, and it's stronger than Red Eye's Black Dragon. That's pretty sick. Too bad Hungry Burger isn't. That's lame. Hungry Burger should be like 3,000 attack points. And have an effect. That's really good. But instead it's just a burger. Well, just omit them. Besides, preparing crabs is scary.
ないならないで。私に考えがあるわ。
Okay, we won't have them. I have another idea.
大丈夫なのか？
Is it a sane one?
で、食材を一通り切ったから全部いっぺんに炒める。
We'll cut the ingredients one by one, then fry them all at once.
いいのかそれ？下ごしらえとかないの？
Huh? Will that be okay? There won't be any preparations or something? Chat, do ritual monsters even exist anymore? I can't remember anyone using a ritual monster at all after like the first season. Well, you know, like Yu-Gi-Oh, because he has like he's a couple ritual monsters, but do they even? There's currently a ritual deck that's super meta. I see. Interesting. I hate Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh is some bullshit. Heart of the Cards, my left nut. It's all magic and spells and traps with paragraphs on their descriptions that do this and do that and do this and do that. And then you summon a 10,000 attack point monster and you just fucking lose. Will that be okay? There won't be any preparations or something.
全部まとめてですか？
Are you going to do all at once?
全部入れちゃったよ。雑だな。
And they're all in. So weird.
厨房でシェフに指図しないでよね。勝ちたくないの？
Don't stand in my way. Don't stand in the way of your chef. Don't you want to win?
だから忠告してんだよ。
Traps have become useless. I'll tell you what's become useless. Normal summons. If you normal something, then if it's not accompanied by 3 special summons, then you just fucking failed. That's Yu-Gi-Oh! Megalith's rock ritual deck that doesn't use ritual spells. Random OP rock support over the years, and their soft once per turn effects means you can loop them like crazy. Christian had a dumbass deck full of witch casters, which were just obnoxious as all hell. It's just like, here's a card that lets them attack twice, and then the card goes back to their hand, and then they can use it again. And then he can special summon these like whack-ass monsters turn 1 and use more magic attacks to do stupid things. And I'm just like, I got nothing. How the fuck do you compete with that? Stupid deck. It's exactly why I'm trying to warn you.
火が通ればいいのよ。
Once we fry it, it should be good.
完全におっさんの考え方だな。
You think like an old woman.
いい感じに火が通ってきたらこれを投入するのよ。
Now that it's perfectly cooked, I'll throw this in.
全然通ってないぜ。
It's not cooked at all.
これ、腕？
What is... Huh? An arm?
上海ガニがないから上海の残骸を代用。私ったら起点が効くわね。
If I don't have Shanghai crabs, I'll use Shanghai corpse. I'm proud of my wit. Oh boy.
なんで入れたの？バカなのか？
Why? Why did you put that? Are you an idiot?
よし、これで 90% 完成よ。
Great. I'm 90% done.
あ、わかった。お前マジでバカなんだな。バカ。
Give me that one more time.
あ、わかった。お前マジでバカなんだな。バカ。
Ah, I get it. You really are an idiot. Idiot.
なんか足りないわね。
Something is missing.
お前の頭がだろ。もう変なもの入れなくていいよ。
It's probably your head. Don't put any more strange objects in there.
とろみが足りない。っていうか、 水分があんまりないわね。
Stop. That's not vicious. What's that? What the hell is that word? Viscous. Hold on, Chad. I gotta Google another word. Viscous.
Viscous.
Viscous. Ah, I see. Having a thick, sticky consistency between solid and liquid. Having a high viscosity?
Viscous.
Viscous and viscosity. Thick. I understand.
そういえばそうだな。八宝菜ってとろみあるの。
Actually, yeah. Chop suey should be viscous. I'm hitting the button, but nothing is
どう
cooperating.
しよう。いや違うか。なんだろう。
Low shut. Wait, no, that's not it. What is this? Work. Huh?
ローション。
Huh?
いや違うか。なんだろう。
Huh? Huh?
水溶き片栗粉だろう。私でも知ってるぜ。
It works. The controller just desynced itself for some reason, and then I unplugged it and plugged it back in, and now it works. Truly a marvel of technology. There's starch and water mix. Even I know that.
片栗粉とか変なこと言うな。
Don't call it starch. It's weird.
何がだ。
What's weird about it?
なんか薬膳的なものを入れたらいいのかしら。
Maybe we should put something to make it a medical meal.
なんだその乾燥人手みたいなやつ。毛の生えた細長い変なやつも入れやがって。うわー。
What's this thing that looks like dried starfish here? And why did you put that long hairy thing in there? Oh, I can't wait to find out what this is. Korean carrot. Hold on. Korea was originally known as kurai, which is surprisingly similar to hurai. Actually, all ingredients that Alice uses have deep meanings to them. For instance, the starfish are octagons. Remember, the digit 8 is important in chop suey. Hold on, I need to look at this. What is a Korean carrot? Korean carrot. I don't care about a Korean carrot salad. I care about what a Korean carrot looks like. That doesn't help. It's all shredded. I'm trying to find... It just looks like a fucking carrot. What about this is so special? Actually, that kind of looks like spaghetti. It looks like like it kind of looks like spaghetti from far away. That just straight up, yeah, that just looks like spaghetti. Oh, there goes the controller. It looks good, but it's just shredded carrots, so how good could it be? But my god, if that doesn't look delicious. Damn. What am I doing? I'm getting distracted. Back to the video game.
うわー。
Whoa. Oh, that's a good time. I have to pee.
さあ食べなはれ。
I have returned. Let me just get them in position. Everything is good. The wires moved. I am comfortable. Come on, time to eat it. What are we eating?
うわ
Whoa.
うわー
Mwah.
ーおー
Oh.
とりあえず食えばわかるんじゃないか。
How about you eat it and see for yourself? I don't want to see anything.
それにこれすごい生臭いわよ。
Also, this thing really smells fishy.
そりゃあ海鮮が入ってるんだから多少生臭いわよ。でもそれは新鮮味があるってことでしょ。違う？
With all the seafood in there, of course it does. Still, it should taste fresh, am I right? Or not?
違うんじゃないかしら。
I don't think you're mistaken.
臭いな。それに薬みたいな匂いもするぞ。
Damn, it stinks! Also smells like a medicine.
なんか体にいいお風呂の匂いがするわね。
Smells like those medical baths.
せめて食べ物で例えようよ。
You should have at least compared it to food.
何これ？虫？
シェフ、アリスシェフ、これ虫入ってるわよ。
What's this? A bug? Chef Alice, there's a bug in here.
それは先ほどの映像にもあったように薬膳の一種だから別に全然大丈夫。
This a part of the medical section of the meal I mentioned on the video. It's totally fine.
別に八宝菜食って健康になろうとか一切思わないから余計なもの入れなくていいよ。
Nobody expects chop suey to be healthy, so don't put extra stuff in there.
そうだな。お前たちみたいな一人もんが無駄に精つけてもしょうがないもんな。
Indeed. Still, no matter how each of you Still, no matter how each of you worried about this, it's all worthless.
お前は一言多いんだよ。
You talk too much.
海鮮の生臭さと薬膳の変な匂いのダブルパンチじゃない。うわー。
The smell of seafood and medicine is like a double punch. Whoa.
前者は火力的なものが足りなかったからで、後者は私の優しさがにじみ出た結果。
The former is because we didn't have enough fire. The latter is the result of my caring.
おいしい。
Wow, it's tasty.
ほら見なさい。
Well, look at that.
ゆゆ子は下バカだから。あの人の意見は全然役に立たないのよ。
Yuyuko's tongue is foolish. Her opinions don't count.
それ以前にどうやって食べてるの？
Before that, how are we supposed to eat it?
わかんない。
No idea.
早く食って評価しろ。アリスのアワビとイカを食って。
Just eat and rank it. Eat Alice's abalone and squids.
アリスの言うな。
Don't call them Alice's.
エビの殻がついたままじゃない。
There are prawn shells stuck to them.
すっごい新鮮でしょ。
They're just that fresh.
剥いてよ。
You had to peel them.
それになんだ。うわー、なんだこれ。
And what is this?
それ腕だよ。
This? It's an arm.
本当に入れてたのか。完全に食べれないもの入れちゃったよ。
You really did put that in? That's a totally inedible thing.
そうね。食感は良くないわね。
You ate it? Indeed, it doesn't taste good.
むしゃむしゃむしゃって。食ったよこの人。
She's just munching on it.
あの下バカの人みたいに食べないでもいいわよね。さすがに。
As always, there's nothing her tongue can't handle. Yeah, this doesn't taste very good at all. She has a fucking arm in her mouth. What is she doing?
まあ好みで。食用菊とかパセリみたいなもんだから。
Well, she might like it. It's like edible chrysanthemum or parsley.
その割には思いっきり入ってたわね。隠すように。
Those things should be subtle, and you just added as much as you could.
あら、意外と不評ね。どこが悪かったのかしら。
No, it's Shanghai's arm, remember? Because she couldn't get Shanghai crab, so she put Shanghai's arm inside of it as to make up for it. Because somehow that in Alice's mind that that's not that you can do that. Okay. I didn't expect such a bad opinion. What did I do wrong, I wonder?
強いて言うなら全部かな。
To butt it bluntly. Everything.
利き腕じゃない方で作ったから。
That's because I wasn't using my dominant arm.
なんでそんな勘違いした修行みたいな真似してんだよ。
Why would you try to imitate an amateur mistake like that?
そりゃ料理中でもかきむしりたい部分はいくらでもあるから。
That's because I wanted to scratch myself while I was cooking. Oh my.
お前もう死ね早く。
Just die. Now.
やっぱダメか。
So I guess it's no good.
ちょっとランとチェン食べてみなさいよ。
Hey, Ron and Chen, try to eat it.
うわーやっぱり来ましたか。これは臭いですね。味が臭いですね。
Whoa, I knew that would happen. It stinks. It really does.
下水道の心意気を感じる料理ですね。
This meal feels like sewer. They don't have sewers in Gensuku. How does she know what sewer? How does she know anything about sewers? Huh?
匂いはひどいがほぼ無味だな。完全に食い損する料理だ。胃に申し訳ない。
Human village probably has an old style sewer. And you know what? Yeah. That's possible. Who knows how that works? It smells horribly, but it's almost tasteless. I shouldn't have eaten it. I apologize to my stomach. Hey, I did that too when I took a drink of this concoction that we call vodka and Sunny D. Because Sunny V is not good. Human village has canals? Does it? I don't remember ever seeing that. I don't think so. I would need a picture. DDC stage 2. Well, stage 1's the Misty Lake, isn't it? Stage 2 is the human village? It wouldn't be inside the human village itself. It would be like near, right? I know Sekibonki lives in the human village. But I don't know. Thanks for the food.
約1名完食してるアホがいるけど、この料理はない。
While we still have an idiot who has eaten it, his meal is just horrible.
それだけは胸を張って言えるわね。この料理はない。
There's one thing I can be sure about. This meal is just horrible.
まあ、ないという評価をしたからもう帰るけど、二度と呼ぶなよ。
Okay, I rated it, so I'll be going home. Don't call me again.
いや待ちなさい。私の料理が残ってるのよ。
No, wait, there's still my cooking left.
いや、いらん。お前、こんな料理を食った後なんだから、自分の料理も客観的に見れるだろ。どうなんだよ、お前の料理は。
No, I don't care. You should be able to rank your food objectively after you've eaten this. What did you cook?
大丈夫だ。
Something good.
嘘つくなよ。
Don't lie. Chat, look how small Remy is compared to Yukari. Like, jeez, it's tiny, itty bitty little thing.
期待してるからね、ゆか
Wow, but she's taller than the gravestone. I'm waiting, Yukari.
り。では、ゆかりさんサイドの映像を見てみましょう。
Let's watch a video of Yukari's process. Oh boy.
お前、試食したくないからって今まで黙ってやがったな。汚いやつだな。
You dirty bastard. You haven't sampled the food and kept quiet until now.
それじゃあ行きましょう。
With that said, let's watch. Here we go.
時代はスイーツね。
Oh, I'm getting to the bottom of the cup where the alcohol is stronger. and my tolerance is weaker. It's time for sweets.
それは笑えってことですか？
Oh. Wow. Should I laugh at that?
違うわよ。みんな甘いもの大好きじゃない。それに向こうは料理対決だからってご飯のおかずみたいなやつ作ってくるに決まってるわ。
No. Everyone loves sweet things. Since we're in a cooking competition, I've decided to make a side dish myself.
なるほど。
See.
おかず料理におかずをぶつけても面白くないわ。だからスイーツよ。
Chat, who's taller? Chen or Ramilia? This is an important question. However, being limited to a side dish isn't fun. That's why we'll be making sweets.
さすがゆかり様。裏をかく天才ですね。
Way to go, Yukari-sama. You're a genius.
もっと褒めてチェン。
Praise me more, Chen.
じゃあ早速調理に入りましょう。
Well, let's get to cooking right away.
いや、まだ何を作るかは決めてない。
No, we haven't decided what we're cooking yet.
大丈夫なんですか？いや、この時点で大丈夫ではないんですけども。
Huh? Is this okay? Well, it's definitely not okay at this point.
とりあえず食材を見ながら考えましょ
Chat,
う。料理人はひらめきが大事なのよ。
chat, who's the shortest Tuhu? Who is the shortest Tuhu? Is it... Okay, if you say Sakuna, that's cheating. Cheating. Sakuna's cheating. Notori. You know what? Yeah, you might be right about that. Kasume? Oh, yeah, Kasume or Notori? Notori has been semi-tall and absolutely tiny. And then Kasume is like in a bucket, so she's probably really small, but who knows? Fairies are tiny. Yeah, but Notori is like their size in Forbidden Scrollery. I don't know. I remember Lily White is like absolutely tiny in the Three Fairies manga. She's super small. It's like the size of a pillow. Let's think about it while browsing the ingredients. Inspiration is very important for chefs.
それはそうですね。
Well, that's true.
うわー、相当いいものが入ってるわね。
Wow. They keep some good stuff in here.
貝とか魚は使いませんね。
We can't use shellfishes or other types of fishes, though.
いえ、わからないわよ、チェン。
No, I don't care about that, Chen.
わからないと言ってるゆかり様がわかりませんね。
I don't know what you mean by that, Yukari-sama.
料理は常識にとらわれちゃいけないのよ。
You can't let common sense interfere with your cooking.
料理は基本に忠実な方が。
We should work honestly on this dish.
いいから作るわよ。
Who cares? Let's do this.
すいません。しょうがなく来てしまいました。
I'm sorry. I had no choice but to come here.
そんな登場の仕方ってないわよ。
That's not a good reason to appear.
ラン様どうしたのですか？
Ranchama, what happened?
何やらレポートをしろと無茶なふりをされて。
For some crazy reason, I was sent here to report everything.
私の調理を見てびっくりしないようにね。
Don't be surprised when you see my cooking.
まあ、驚きはすると思いますよ。
Well, I think it'll surprise me.
ラン様、ゆかり様はスイーツを作るらしいのですよ。
Ranchama, Yukari-sama said she will make sweets.
本当にバカだな、ゆかり様は。
That's so stupid, Mistress Yukari.
スイーツをバカにしないでよ。いいから黙ってレポートでもしてなさい。
Don't make fun of sweets. Now be quiet and report.
黙ってレポートはできませんよ。
I can't report anything if you shut me up.
うるさいわね。
Oh, just shut up. Being a smartass over there, aren't you?
とりあえず、和なのか洋なのかでも決めたらどうでしょうか。
To begin with, how about we decide if we cook something Japanese or Western?
和もいいんだけど、ここはよかな。見た目の豪華さを演出したいのよね。
Japanese will be fine, but I'll go with Western. I want to create something wonderful to look at.
大風呂敷広げすぎて大丈夫ですか？
Aren't you talking too big?
プリンでいいと思うのよね。
I think I'll make pudding.
急にハンカチサイズになりましたね。
And now your talk has shrunken.
とりあえず卵とか牛乳みたいな基本的なのはチェンが出して。私は良さげなものを探すから。
Okay, Chen, find me the basics. Egg and cow milk. I'll look for good things. I'll look for good-looking things. Good luck finding that cow
そ
milk.
の良さげなものが失敗の引き金になると思いますよ。
I'm afraid these good-looking things will be the reason you'll fail.
塩辛でいいと思うのよね。
This salted fish should do fine.
うん
Hmm? Huh? Chat, can you make fish pudding?
それは食材として適切かどうか。
I'm not sure it's a proper ingredient.
甘さと塩味のハーモニーというか、そういうあれをしたいのよ。
I want to reach that harmony between sweetness and saltiness.
砂糖と塩の殴り合いの喧嘩になりますね。
Sugar and salt don't get along if you mix them. Chat, can anyone confirm or deny this? Because I know that sugar and spice and everything nice go well together. But I don't know about sugar and salt.
あ、何これ？チェン来て！チェン！
Wow. What is this? Look at this. Chen? Chen? Chocolate bacon? The fuck? Ew.
何ですか？それはあれじゃないですか。牛のベロ。
Melted chocolate on your bacon. What is it? Isn't that, you know, cow's tongue?
気持ち悪いわね。なんでこんなものを揃いも揃って焼肉の最初に食べたがるのかしら。みんなバカね。
Ugh. It's so gross. How is this the basis of each and every one yakiniku there is? People are idiots.
とりあえずこれは使わないからしまわないと。
Anyway, we're not using it, so put it away.
いや、とりあえず出しとく。キモい。いや、とりあえず出しとく。キモい。
What a jump in delivery. No, we are using it, so I'll take it out. Ugh, so gross. Ugh. Ugh.
そんなのに恐れおののかないでくださいよ。
Please stop trembling in fear this much.
あと、豆腐とネギかな。
Now for tofu and onions.
まあ材料だけ見ればちょっとイカれた麻婆豆腐ですね。
Open the... Wow! Ooh. Ooh, no mio. Ugh. Oh, from the list of ingredients, it looks a bit like an insane version of mabu tofu to me. Chat, have you ever had mabu tofu? I have wanted to try it ever since I watched Angel Beats because I like spicy things, and tofu's pretty rad. But it looks really good, and I want to try it, even if it makes my lips swell and my tongue bleed and me regret everything. It's something I want to try.
料理なんてそんなものよ。カレーと肉じゃがだって工程が違うだけでそんなに違わないし。
Does that dish exist? I think the way you cook pudding is a bit different from curry and stew, but it is not that different.
どんな奇跡が起きてもプリンと麻婆豆腐が同じ道を進むことはないと思います。
I believe that no matter what miracles happen, there's no way mabu tofu can become pudding.
わかった。合わせる。
I get it. I'll combine them. Huh?
プリンと麻婆に奇跡を起こす。
I will unite pudding and mapo with a miracle.
起こさなくてもいいです。ごめんなさいごめんなさい。チェンの言葉が悪かったです。同じ道進まなくていいです。
No miracles, please. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Forget everything I've said.
最初はプリンを作りましょうか。
Great. Now let's make some pudding.
この際失敗するとかしないとかどうでもよくなってしまいました。
At this point, I don't really care if we're gonna lose or not.
とりあえず乳製品と卵と砂糖を混ぜればプリンなんて速攻で作れるわよ。目玉焼きより簡単。
Anyway, mixing dairy products, eggs, and sugar will instantly give us pudding. It's easier than fried eggs.
まず 牛乳と生クリームを1対1の分量で温めるんですよ。
First of all, we need to heat up cow milk mixed with fresh cream in a 1-to-1 ratio.
面倒ね。
That's boring.
全然面倒じゃないですよ。
That's not boring at all.
それに卵と砂糖を混ぜて焼けばいいんじゃな
Can we just add eggs and sugar and fry it? Fry?
い？こういうものにありがちな粉的なものが足りない気がするわね。
I think we're missing something flour-like for our dish.
いや、いらないです。いらないですから。
No, we don't need that. We don't, right?
これね。これがあの有名なベーキングパウダーか。あと薄力粉か。弱そうな感じがいいわね。
Ooh, would you look at that? It's the famous brand of baking powder. And some weak flour. Some delicacies should be great.
完全にどら焼きですね。
How does she survive? Ron does all the cooking. Ah, so you're making dorayaki.
で、ここにゆかりん式アレンジを入れるのよ。
Now, it's time to add some of my style.
さっきから人の話を全部受け流してますね。
You've been avoiding everything I said up to now.
ちょっとそこに生えてる草を取って。
Give me some grass from over there.
Huh?
Huh?
草摘んできて。
Get a load of that grass.
これですか？
This one?
そうそれをミキサーにかける。
That mixer sounded like a chainsaw. Yes, this goes to the mixer as well.
うわ何ですかそれ。気持ち悪い。
Whoa. What is this? It's so disgusting.
そしてプリン液に入れる。
It's time to pour the pudding liquid.
草ですよ。
Huh? That's grass.
いいのよ。あれよもぎだから。よもぎ団子ってあるでしょ。体にいいのよ。ヘルシー志向なのよ。
Don't worry, it's mugwort. They make dumplings out of it. It's good for your body. I intend to make the dish healthier.
もう何やら不穏な空気と匂いが。
Somehow it's starting to feel improper.
匂いだけでお腹いっぱいだな。当然悪い意味で。
Smell alone makes my stomach full. Or rather, empty.
で、いい感じに混ざったら、あれフライパンで焼こうか。
Now mix it nicely, and into the frying pan it goes.
焼くの？
You'll fry it?
変なものが混ざったらあれだから何も引かずにね。よし、投入。
There's no use in restraint after we mix this weird stuff together. There it goes.
プリンって簡単ね。
Pudding is so easy. Heh. Heh heh. 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 Heh.
そうですか。
I see.
そろそろひっくり返していいのかしら。ひっくり返すって何？
Do I have to turn it over soon? What does turn over mean anyway?
着々と薄緑色のどら焼きの皮が出来上がりつつありますね。
Starting to form a greenish skin that resembles dorayaki. Chat. Chat, you know what's scary? You wanna know something scary? When you're just sitting in bed at 3 a.m., minding your own business, trying to go to sleep, and then outside your window you just hear screaming, and you're just like, oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. I remember I saw a video once of it was like a security guard just took a recording of their shift, and it was just the dead of night, and all you could hear in the background was just someone screaming super loud, and it didn't sound like a stock scream. Like I've come to notice stock screams. This did not sound like a stock scream. This sounded like a real fucking person just in the background somewhere screaming, blood curdling. Now imagine that, but you're just trying to fucking sleep in your bed, and you hear it across It was a raccoon, by the way. I'm gonna stop you there. Like, there was a raccoon making noises, but I was like, is someone just fucking screaming outside for no reason? Which just makes me even more afraid. So what are they screaming about? What's going on? I mean, there ain't anything I can do about it. Scared of raccoons? No, I couldn't tell what it was. Because the other whole thing about the yokai is that, like, they exist. They're born out of the fear of the unknown, right? And they're explained away as phenomena in current day. But here I am talking about how I hear things like that, and I can only think of the worst. I don't try to rationalize it. Well, that time I did, because it sounded like an animal, and it was a raccoon. But, like, yeah, no. You hear that shit? I'm done. I've never heard a fox scream. I've never even seen a fox.
あれワッフルができちゃった。
Huh? I accidentally made a waffle. It's rough. It's rough. That's how yokai are born. Unexplained phenomena. But as time went on, such things became rationalized and explained, and thus yokai became weaker. And then Gensuku happened. There you go, there's your history lesson, chat. Because even though that we still feel those irrational fears, in current day, people still try to rationalize them instead of just accepting them as yukus. Neat. Very neat.
ワッフルじゃなくてどら焼きですよ。
It's not a waffle. It's dorayaki.
でも麻婆と組み合わせるから完全に固形物の方がいいわね。せっか
Now let's chat. Let's take that scenario one step further. Let's say you're hanging outside, you're in the woods. For whatever reason, you're in the woods, alone, at night. Nobody's supposed to be there with you. And then just screaming. A blood-curdling scream in the distance. What do you do? What do you do? Do you go towards it? Do you run away from it? Do you just stand there and piss your pants? What do you do? I'm out. Yeah, I'm right there with you. If I hear that shit, I am going the exact opposite direction, and I am sprinting until I find literally anything at all. Anything. I never want to be in a situation like that because I would not be able to handle it. Climb a tree? That's not a bad idea. Be a good place to hang out until the sun comes up. But, yeah, that's a scenario and a half. But if we combine it with Mappo, we'll get a solid shape, which is even better. It's a success.
気絶していいですか?
Hanging in the woods at night is a bad idea all around. Alright, let's put it in a more realistic scenario where maybe you went camping with some friends. And then you were like, okay, we gotta go, we're gonna walk on the mountain path or something like that. What do? Do you run back to your campsite? Do you try to go help? Do you just run back to your campsite, pack up, leave, and never speak of it again? Or like, what's the plan here? What's the plan here? There's nothing you can see in the woods at night that will make you happy. But Rumia's there. Alright. I raise you one Rumia to your argument. Can I faint now?
じゃあチェン、牛タンをひき肉機的なものでひき肉にして。
You can't see Rumia. Not that. Oh, chat. This is where I pull out my actually. You've activated my trap card. Rumia always floats around in a big ball of darkness, except on nights with the full moon, where it is bright enough to see her, but dark enough that she doesn't fly around with it. So, you can in fact see Rumia in certain scenarios. It's just, yeah, otherwise you're just looking for the big ball of darkness that you can't see anything in. But on the full moon, you can spot her. She doesn't have her big darkness ball around her. Okay, Chen, use that meat mincing machine and prepare the cow tongue, aka mincer. You load small meat cuts through the top, rotate the handle, and grind the meat. During editing, we realized that meat mincing machine was too complicated, but decided not to replace this word with mincer. It's more fun that way. I've also thought up a few tongue twisters, but they weren't fun. Thanks for that last part there.
チェンには発言権はないんですね。
If you see her, you're probably doomed because she ain't bumping into trees. What if you offer her meat? What if you offer her meat or food that isn't you? Is there a way to survive a Rumia encounter? Because, well, who knows? Just sacrifice your friends. You gotta go Rumia hunting. Yokai are scary, but Rumia's not that strong. You could probably bonk her over the head and run away. But some of us are weirdos and think we can talk to Rumia. We can't talk to Rumia. We can try. I doubt it'll work. But you can try. Not the worst way in the world to go out. For a really good steak. See? Yeah. You can save your own ass by preparing a nice steak. And then you can run away, and then you can say that you saw Rumia, and no one will ever believe you the end. I can't say anything to that, can I?
そしてネギ
The
ネギ
apology
はいいか
letter.
面倒だし
Forgot about the fucking apology letter. Now the onions. Ah, forget them. It's too troublesome.
できました。
I'm done.
チェンは作業早いわね
No one against Sokyo you can reasonably talk to without getting your ass whooped. Well, that's not true. You can talk to a lot of characters against Sokyo. They're not gonna whoop your ass for no reason. It's just a character like Rumia would probably try to eat you because she just doesn't care. She's pretty one-dimensional in her mindset. Maybe she's smarter than we give her credit for. Who knows? But all we know about Rumia in canon is that she exists, and she sees Reimu or Marissa, and she's like, I'ma eat. And there you go. That's her whole personality. And she's very popular. Good job, Rumia. You did it. You're the best. You're really quick, Jen.
この際、どうでもいいです。
At this point, I don't even care.
まずフライパンに油を入れるのよね温かくならないうちにニンニクを
All you
入
have to
れ
do is domesticate her by feeding her steaks until you've won her trust. There you go. I figured it out, chat. It's like the Dead Rising 2 when you give the tiger a bunch of steaks and then the tiger is tamed. That's what you gotta do to Rumia. Okay, so first I put oil in the pan. Then until it warms up, I'm dropping some garlic.
工程をたまに正解するのは何なんですか？
How do you get it right occasionally?
草ちょうだい
Chan, grass. Give me grass. If you need to run away from Rumia, just turn on your phone flashlight and blind her. Because she obviously hates light. There you go. There you go, chat. I have completed the National Geographic section of Rumia. No last name given. Now we know how to defend ourselves against her, and we know how to befriend her. We know how to find her. We have created the deep lore. Chen, grass. Give me grass.
またですか？いりませんよ。
Again? You don't need more.
ゆかり、ちゃんとやってる？
Hey, Yukari, are you working hard?
当たり前じゃないゆゆここれ見てよ
Of course I am, Yuyuko. Look at this.
沼？
Is it a swamp?
底なし沼じゃないわよ
It's not a swamp.
ひき肉入れますか？
Do I add the meat now?
チェンいいわねよし入れてよし来いそこよ
Oh, nice one, Chen. Okay, let's put it. Okay, now, there we go.
緑色が主張してる以外は普通ですね。匂いもニンニクのおかげでいい感じです。
Aside from the green color, it looks pretty normal. Garlic adds a good feel to it. Pretty sure if you saw Flandre and Flandre saw you, you'd already be dead. Unless you can figure out a way to entertain her that doesn't involve playing a game with her. Because, I think we all know how that one's gonna go. Please be wary of scary characters. Give candy. See, that's a man who's got some thought going on in that brain. Give her some candy, and she'll leave you alone. Aside from the green color, it looks pretty normal. Garlic adds a good feel to it.
そこに途中仮想とさっきの塩辛を
How do you even meet flan? See, that's the hardest part. That's the hardest part. You wouldn't even be able to. You'd have to go through everyone else in the mansion, which means you'd have to impress Vermilia somehow, and hope she doesn't eat you. But then again, Vermilia doesn't... The thing about Gensuku is before you do anything, you need to become a certified resident of Gensuku, because when you're a certified resident of Gensuku, you are immune to yokai attacks. It's in the rules. The rules state that yokai are not allowed to feast on the humans of Gensopo. Okay? There is no rule against people who get spirited away. However, if you become a resident as a result, then you're A-okay. And then you can do whatever you want. You can go meet whoever you want, and then you can train to become the world's greatest master. You need a Gensupo visa. But you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, because the road of reconsideration is the most likely spot that people are spirited away on, and they only show up there when they're feeling really, really sad. And they're usually preyed on by yokai in waiting there. So it's pretty hard. Sometimes you just show up in Gensopo. And if it's anything based on how Sumireko's little incursion went, you'll be able to become everyone's friend as long as you're not afraid of them. Are you afraid of them, chat? Are you afraid of the Gensoko residents? Don't show fear. That's true. You will earn respect if you do not show fear. Courage, honesty, bravery. Those are the virtues that Onis like. If you want to hang out with Suika, you can't be a bitch. That's the hard part. And now for Caterpillar Fungus and those fish entrails from earlier.
なんでですか？うわ、臭い！
Eat or be eaten. Literally. Why them? Ah, it stinks.
この匂いがいいのよくそ
This smell is good. It stinks.
これは誰が何と言おうと臭いですよ！
I mean, you can't go to Gensopo unharmed. You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready to go. Things can go bad. You gotta be prepared. That's the hard part. But once you get in there, you can figure out what you want to do. I guess. I don't know. I'm no leading expert on this shit. All I'm saying is be prepared for the worst and don't be a bitch, and you'll do just fine. Here we go.
あれ、ゆゆこ様、大丈夫ですか？
Yuko-sama, are you alright?
ゆゆこまあいっか肉に火が通ったら豆腐とガラスープで煮込む
Yuko. Well, whatever. After the meat is fried, we'll combine tofu with chicken soup.
もういいですから料理は諦めましょう。謝れば許してくれますから。
Enough of this. Let's give up on the cooking. Then they'll forgive us if we apologize.
料理は心やで
Cooking is my soul.
ごめんなさい。
Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Here comes the Alice sounds.
っていうわけで、ゆかりチームの料理はこちらです。
With that said, here's the Yukari's team cooking.
ふざけんな！
Don't mess with me. How many of us would be confidently live with Satori? 0. Absolutely 0. Sorry to say, chat, but there's just no way. Don't mess with me.
ふざけてないわよ
I'm not messing with you.
なんで腐った沼のジオラマ持ってくんだよ！
Why did you bring us a diorama of a rotten swamp?
れっきとした料理 よ。よく見なさいよ。
It's a respectable dish. Look closely.
見れば見るほど大自然の脅威を感じるな。
I can feel the great wonders of nature by looking at it.
見ろよアリス。お前の家の冷蔵庫の中身よりひどいぜ。
Look, Alice. This thing is even worse than the contents of your fridge. Alright, chat. Let me explain something to you. Because this is something I thought of before. Satori, as a character, can read your heart. And in turn, read your thoughts. Now, the reason this is so difficult to work with is because even though she can read you like an open book, you cannot do the same. Ever. She will always know what you're thinking, no matter what. Now here's the thing. We as human beings, when we get emotional, we think things that we know better than to say. All the time. But because we have that layer between speech and thought, we don't open our mouths immediately and say things we obviously don't mean and will immediately regret afterwards. That does not apply to Satori, because she will know immediately. And if you think about it, if you spend that long down there with her, she knows everything you will ever say, everything you will ever think, and you cannot reciprocate that at all. Eventually you will get frustrated. You will think something. It will not be pleasant. And even if you don't mean it, she will know. And then that becomes hell. It is not an easy thing to do. You really need to think about if you're capable of going through with that. Because it seems like it's easy. I don't have to talk, because I can't say words right. But what I'm saying is that emotional tendencies will always dictate how we think things, but we will be able to not say them because of that two layers. If you get what I mean here. It doesn't work for her. Story as a character has chosen the route of solitude by locking herself in her mansion and not coming out and interacting with anyone but her animals. Her sister, on the other hand, has chosen the other route of closing off her ability entirely due to being unable to take that pressure. Story as a character is pretty sarcastic and rude. Seems like she's always trying to poke you in such a way that gauges a response that, what's the word here? Confirms her own beliefs, I suppose would be the best way to say it. She doesn't believe she can interact with anyone because of her ability. So she'll always push herself to act in such a way that confirms it for herself. And she'll always succeed because it's impossible to stop human emotion. You just can't. That's why Satori is so tragic. That's why Satori has such a hard time with friendship. Because no matter what you try to do, what you don't say, what you do say, it's never equal. Ever. She will know. I wasn't reading chat at all through any of that because I really thought about this before. A couple nights ago. Just what is it about Satori that makes her so pitiable in that? And that's what it was. Just because it's difficult. It's just too difficult to interact with her. Because you will never be able to express yourself in a way that isn't immediately what you're thinking, which is kind of dangerous. And I'm sure if you're persistent, maybe, and she understands how you work, it would be better. But like, if it was that easy, I'm sure somebody would be her friend aside from the animals. It's a hard knock life. The Komeiji sisters are the most depressing characters in Toho canon for this reason. One couldn't take it, and the other one chose to, seclude herself. Sad. Very sad. Look, Alice, this thing is even worse than the contents of your fridge.
勝手に冷蔵庫見ないで。
Don't you look into my fridge. This shouldn't be a sad stream. No, it shouldn't. But this is a good time to talk about it since she came up. Alright? This is just my thoughts on the subject. This is why I believe Satori is such a hard character to interact with. And I say that as someone who likes Satori a lot. Satori's my top 3 favorites. Behind Suika and Moko. I like her character. But I don't know if I'd be able to do that, chat. I ain't a perfect human. None of us are. I think all kinds of terrible shit. Because my brain is fucking stupid. But every time that happens, I can go, what the hell is wrong with me? And then fix it. Because that's what the brain does. The brain does what the brain wants to do. But obviously, if I'm not just saying everything that comes to my mind, because then that would be very dangerous. And I would say things I regret. But I don't do that. But as I said, Satori is a character who will see through all that. You will be laid completely bare in front of Satori. But you will not be able to do the same to her. You will never be able to know what she's thinking in the same capacity that she can see within you. And that alone will cause frustration. What are you going to do about that? You can't surprise her. You can't do anything like that. Unless you do what Oku did, I guess. Just think about red bean cakes whenever you see her. And then you can have surprises. But if you plan to interact with her a lot, that's way harder to do than you think. Don't you look in my fridge.
そこは普通に怒るんだ。悪い。
That just angered you. Sorry. Here's the thing. I think the only way you would be able to really, like, have a friendship with a character like that is if, despite your stupidity, your thoughts, your actions, and all of that, you persist. Because Satori is a smart girl. She is a smart girl. And I'm sure she'll pick up on sincerity, your desire to want to be her friend. Not because you feel sorry for her, or pity her, but just because you like hanging out with her. See that? That's the happy ending, chat. There you go. Make a dojin on that. There you go. I'm out of alcohol. God damn it. That's a happy. See, that's a good plot. That's a good plot for a dobin. I think. I like to think. I'm serious. I put a lot of thought into that. Well, I was just trying to sleep, and you know when you try to sleep and your brain's like, how about we don't? And you're just like, well, you're the boss. So you just think about whatever you want. And that's what I thought about. I thought about what it would be like to interact with Satori on a long basis. What would that entail? And that's what I think it would entail. A lot of annoyance, pain, sadness, anger. But if persistence is key. Show her you care. Anyway. Here we go. Huh. I just angered you. Sorry.
目には良さそうですね。見る分には。
It looks good to me. The part I see, at least.
ちょっとこれは食えないぞ。まずそうって次元を超えてるだろ。
Any dreams? I had one. I forgot to write it down, and now I don't remember any of it. I think it involved the tree, though, but I don't remember. I have one written on my phone from months ago, but it's not charged, so I can't turn it on. So I don't know. I keep forgetting to write down the dreams I have because my phone is not immediately on because I haven't charged it, and I keep forgetting to do that. Wait, this is not edible. Convince me otherwise first.
隙間をイメージするとこんな感じなんでしょうね。
This looks like a lot of how I imagine gaps. Chad, I've had dreams. The last couple dreams that I can remember had Vinny in it for some reason, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. I assume it's you're supposed to dream of like things that you think about a lot, right? But my dreams don't make any sense to me at all. They never have. They never will. Still waiting for that follow-up dream where I get Alice a job. It's been like 6 months or so since I did that. Not 6 months. 3 months. This thing looks a lot like how I imagine gaps.
なるほど。隙間は私たちの手に負えないものなのですね。わかります。
I see. Gaps are something we do best. I finally get it.
っていうか、なんで両方とも生臭くて薬膳を使ってとろみがあるんだよ。気持ち悪いぞ。
And why did both teams make something thick, smelly, and feeling like a medicine? It's disgusting.
これに限ってはとろみじゃなくてよどみだろ。どんだけ歪んでるんだ。
I know that dreams are stored in the balls. I mean, dreams are stored in the part of your brain that flushes and you forget. That's why we don't remember our dreams unless we write them down in the moment. That's annoying, because then your dreams are stored there, you remember a little bit, and then they're cleaned out. But if you write them down, then you're putting them somewhere else on paper, and then you'll remember more of it. That kind of thing. But I forget to do that, because usually I wake up and I'm tired as all hell. I've had very few dreams relating to Toho. Most of my dreams are just mishmashes of God knows what's going on. It's like it. I do remember... I did have a few of them in there. I remember I had a dream with like Renko and Maribel on like camping. There's a dream where I tried to find Alice a job and I didn't succeed. I don't think I'll ever find Alice a job. And I think Patchy showed up once. But yeah, for the most part, my dreams are just like confusion. Absolute confusion. They don't make any sense. You dream every night, think you didn't, you just forgot it extra quick. See, that's what I've been told. And I've been told that when you write them down, you remember your dreams more often because you put more. I don't know how it works. I had a dream about FNAF. I did, yeah. I have a whole catalog of weird dreams in my phone, but I just haven't had one in a while. Well, the thing isn't thick; it's stagnant. It's so gross.
歪みとかよどみとか料理に対する感想じゃないわよ。いいから食べなさい。
Parents told me I was more likely to remember my dream if I woke up during it. You know, that makes perfect sense because every dream I've ever had that I remembered and wrote down was one that I woke up early, wrote it down, and then went back to bed. So if you actually have a legitimate good night's sleep and you wake up and you're good to go, then you just don't know any of it. Weird. Gross and stagnant are not words you describe food with. Now eat it. Ah.
食べ物に対して美味しいかすごく美味しい以外の感情を持たないゆうこ様が躊躇なさるとは。
To make Mistress Yuko, a person who only has tasty and really tasty categories for food, hesitate.
食ったら運が良ければ死ぬだけって感じだもんな。
If you're lucky, all you're gonna experience after this food is the feeling of death.
じゃあ私が食べてあげるわよ。
I've had nightmares that I still remember to this day. Here's the oldest nightmare I can remember, chat. It was when I was like 7 years old. This dream makes no fucking sense. But I was in the woods, right? I was in the woods that was near my elementary school, and I was alone, and then I saw an old man. I think it looked like Gandalf the White, but like I'd never seen Lord of the Rings at this point, so I don't remember exactly what the old man looked like, but he was in a white robe and he had a long beard, and he looked over at me, and I was like, huh, and then I ran away. But then while I was running away, the devil jumped on my back and pinned me down with his pitchfork, right? And he made the scary stock devil noise, and I woke up. But here's the thing I remember that's really weird. I want you to let me Google this first. Hold on. Yeah. All right, chat. You're gonna think I'm real special. but let me show you. Let me show you. This, shit you not, 100% legit. This is the devil that appeared in my dream that scared me so bad. That's him. That's him. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Fit the screen. There you go. That's him. You know what? You know what a tech deck dude is, chat? A tech deck dude is the tech decks. Tech decks were those like finger skateboards, right? And tech deck dudes were magnetic tech decks that you put the dudes on. And I had a few of them. They were like thumb boys. And I remember this one. There was one that was the devil, right? Was he tiny? No, he was bigger than me. He was huge. So he jumped on me and pinned me down with his pitchfork and laughed at me. And I woke up and I was like, shit, that's ridiculous. And yeah, I still remember that to this day. The fucking tech deck dude devil was gonna take my my soul, and I just had to accept that. That was an interesting, very interesting. I have noises. Nice. Okay, I'll try eating this.
アリス、チャレンジャーだな。その勇気はどっから湧いてくるんだよ。
The first nightmare I remember is being chased by Statue of Liberty on Thomas the Tank Engine. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna have to dissect that dream for a second. When you say Thomas the Tank Engine, Statue of Liberty, do you mean like the Statue of Liberty was on Thomas the Tank Engine? Or do you mean like the Statue of Liberty was a Thomas the Tank Engine, where the face was the Statue of Liberty? Was it playing the theme? Did you get run over? Were you on the tracks? I need more detail. I had this dream when I was like 7, by the way. So I was afraid. I was riding the Thomas the Tank Engine away from the statue. That doesn't sound like a nightmare to me. Unless you're just afraid of the Statue of Liberty. A couple nightmares when I was like 10, something about this office in a meat room. Oh, the meat room. With a sword hanging from the ceiling, which fell and pierced Lizalfos and shattered the floor. Wasn't even in the dream, just watching it happen. Other really old one I remember was being a floating ship through some weird psychedelic space, which then became underwater, being chased by some eldritch and then getting eaten by underwater plants. See, that one's scary, but the meat room, that's a statement. I want to know what the meat room is. You got to watch Ben drowned. Benjamin sunk. My favorite scary spaghetti. Challenger Alice appears. Huh? Where does she get that courage?
骨は拾います。
I'll sweep her bones later.
はあ。
Huh? I can't make these noises. Why did she eat it?
アリス、無茶しやがって。好きでもなかったけど、嫌いでもなかったぜ。
Ah, Alice, you were so crazy. Can't say I loved you, but I didn't hate you either. I can't make those noises. They're not human.
大丈夫ですか、アリスさん。続けられますか？
Are you okay, Miss Alice? Shall we continue? She spat it out.
まあ、そうなるよな。
Well, that's how it goes.
ですよね。
I knew that.
まあ、二度と食べたくはないというか、食べ物ではない何か不思議なものを摂取しかけて、神聖が目覚めかけたと。
Well, I'm not going to eat it again, nor am I going to call this food, but taking this weird substance has awakened a god inside me.
落ち着いているように見えて、言ってることが理解不能で恐ろしいですね。
She looks calm now, but her words make so little sense, it's frightening.
何者か、誰かが再臨しかけた体は感じたわ。
What is this? I'm feeling the second coming is upon us.
帰ってこい、アリス。
Come back to us, Alice.
私気絶してたの？
Huh? Well, that surprised me. Did I faint?
まあそんなところだ。
Well, yeah, you did.
気絶してた時に私に変なことしてないでしょうね。
You didn't do any perverted things to my body while I was out, did ya?
変なことはしてたな。
You were the one doing weird things.
ってことでどうぞ食べて。
With that said, have a taste.
食えるか。
As if I'm gonna.
私行くわ。
Here I go.
何？お前死ぬぞ。もっと死ぬぞ。
What? You'll die. You'll be even more dead.
せっかく友人が作ってくれたものなの。私はその心に応えないといけないの。
My friend has made it for me. I have to answer her passion.
お前、いや、西行寺ゆゆ子、私はあなたを尊敬する。
You. I mean, I really admire you, Sayoji Yuyuko.
あの世のみんな、私に度胸を分けてちょうだい。
All of you, feed on my courage.
西行寺。
Sayoji. Hmm? Hmm. Hmm.
結構反応いいじゃない。
Huh? The response is suddenly pretty good. Oh, shit. Oh, there was another choice? Oh, chat. Is this the last one? It's good. It's delicious. Woo.
ほ
Huh?
ら見なさい。食べる前から判断なんてできないでしょ。
Now you see. You can't judge food before you eat it.
でもさっき、あの人形使いが軽く狂ってただろ。
But didn't that puppeteer go insane from it early?
いや、でも美味しいわよ。
No, it's still delicious.
本当か。まず。
Really? Bit. It's so bad. Huh?
でも見た目よりかはいいな。普通にまずい料理だ。普通に。
But it's a lot better than it looks like. It's just plainly bad. Plainly.
2回も言わなくていいわよ。
I got it the first time.
ちょっと食わせて。ああ、普通にまずいな。普通に。
Let me try it. Ah, it's plainly bad. Plainly.
寝てるフランに食べさせてみようかしら。
Shall we try feeding it to sleeping Flandre?
おう、やってみ。
Sure, try it.
まずい。普通に。
It's bad. Plainly.
ほう、これは普通にまずい。
This is plainly bad.
普通にまずいですね。
It's plainly bad. Chad, I'll give you 5 guesses as to what the bad ending's title is.
まずいです。普通に。
It's bad. Plainly. We're not done. We're not done.
あれから3ヶ月。私は料理の修行を吐血するほどやってきたわ。1日30時間くらい。 その成果を今見せてあげるわ。
3 months have passed. I studied the art of cuisine until I puked blood. I studied 30 hours a day. Now let me show you the results. What? I don't think you can study 30 hours a day. Chad, I'm pretty sure the day ends after the 24th hour. Where do these extra 6 hours come from? Thank you, hi Joe. Or the resub. What am I doing? Right.
普通に。
It's plainly
まずい。
bad.
ちくしょ
Damn it. I knew it. I knew it. Plainly bad. Alright. Oh my god, the background is just moving. It's horrible.
うん。辛くてしょっぱくて苦くてまずいわね。そして多少甘みを感じるのが嫌度を増幅させてるわ。
Yeah, it's spicy, salty, bitter, and plain bad. And the sweetness just amplifies the horror.
アリスの前振りが激しすぎて反応が微妙になってるの。
After Alice's performance, your reaction is pretty subtle.
6ヶ月くらい断食して食べれば美味しいかもしれないわ。
If you fast for 6 months, you might find it tasty.
そうか。じゃあレミディアも行ってみようか。
I see. Will you give it a try, Emilia?
なんでよ、もういいじゃない。もうまずいって分かったんだから。
Why? That was enough sampling. We get it, it's horrible. Oh, shit.
審査員全員が食べないと評価できないですので。
We can't have a total score without all the judges tasting the food.
小さいのになかなか嫌な子ね。ナムさん。
Gah. Even such a small piece feels repulsing. Help me, 3 sacred treasures.
悪魔が神に祈るとは。
A devil worshipping a god.
うわー、まずいな。一言で表すならまずいだな。
Whoa, that was horrible. If you want a word summary, if you want a one-word summary, it's horrible.
その白玉みたいな物体は何ですか？
What's this dumpling-like thing?
これ？何これ？食べちゃいけない胞子まみれの毒キノコかなんかかな？
This? What the? Is it a spore-covered poisonous mushroom you're not supposed to eat?
片栗粉ね。
It's potato starch. What? Hold on. Oh my god. Chat, I click a word and it gives me oh. Okay, here we go. One of the famous mistakes bad cooks make is throw starch at hot liquid stuff. Other mistakes include neutralizing excess salt with sugar, cover it with a lid as soon as possible, not tasting it, trying to make foreign cuisine without knowing how to make any from your own country, using a lot of fire, and much more. What's really frightening is that these cooks do exist outside of manga worlds. It's true. It's true. Those are the people that Gordon Ramsay yells at. The idiot sandwiches of the world. No, that's not the translator. That's the actual people who made the game. But this is their note translated by the translator. There's a difference between the notes that are put in by the devs and the translator's notes. It's potato starch.
お前直接入れたんだな。粉類の扱いは気をつけないとダマになって取り返しがつかなくなるんだぜ。
You just put it in there. If you aren't careful around flour, it just lumps and you can't remove it after that. Chad, there are all kinds of people in this world. Don't you worry about that. I didn't believe they existed either, but I've come to learn that they do. And my God. Chad, I don't know if you saw the Nintendo Direct Mini, but somebody responded to that tweet and was like, "Yo, we're getting a bunch of new Nintendo stuff." And the Direct is like, 10 minutes, we're focusing on partners. And we're like, "Yo, I can't wait for all these sick new games." People were like, "Bro, like, chill out. It's not going to be that big." And they were like, "All right, listen to me." I'm gonna let me pull up the fucking thing, because this is ridiculous. This is absolute absurdity. Where'd it go? It's in here somewhere. I was talking to my friends about it. Here's the tweet. It's powerful. This was in response to okay, here it is. Message for the dumb guys. Mario Sports developed by Square Enix. Zelda Oracle Games by Capcom. Metroid Samus Returns by Mercury Steam. It's not because it's focused on partners that Nintendo series can't be there. F-Zero GX by Sega. Think a little bit, folks. Now, on one hand, that comment was correct in the sense that Cadence of Hyrule was there, so I'll give him that. But imagine thinking that you're gonna get Breath of the Wild 2 news because Capcom worked on Oracle of Ages and Seasons. Imagine thinking that F-Zero is gonna get revived because Sega helped work on it. Metroid Samus Returns by Mercury Steam. Ooh. I see. So Metroid Prime 4 is coming out tomorrow. This is my favorite one. Mario Sports, developed by Square Enix. Okay. Cause that's, yeah. Nintendo would definitely announce a Mario product that they were not directly working on, or like, what are you thinking? What is this? I had to think about it real hard. Yeah, we just got Origami King. But there was a real human being. There was a real human being who posted that and legitimately thought that this Direct could have any form of those games because Nintendo worked with a different company on it. Chat, what stage of grief is that one? I'm not familiar with that stage. It must be a super secret hidden stage. Denial? And I don't even know if it counts as denial. That's the worst part.
それになんだよこの下に敷いてある緑色のジジイが長年使った敷布団みたいなやつは。
Also, what is that green thing below? It looks like an old man's mattress.
それはさっきの映像にもあったどら焼きの皮だな。
I guess that's the crust mentioned on the video.
どら焼きじゃなくてプディンよ。
It's not dorayaki, it's pudding.
仮にこれがプリンだとしても上にあんをかけてる時点でお前の脳は狂ってるからな。
You know what it reminds me of, chat? When the last Direct came out and it showed off Origami King and then it showed off Bakugan. You know, Bakugan? The hit TV show featuring Dan and Drago and the rolling ball of Magna cards. Bakugan. And people are like, this Direct is pretty weak. I don't think anyone wanted a Bakugan game. And other people were like, wow, you Nintendo fanboys are never happy no matter what you get. Personally, I love Bakugan, and I'm gonna buy this $60 Bakugan game because Nintendo is great, and I should just be grateful that I'm getting games. Blah. No. You're ungrateful because you didn't want a Bakugan game made by the people that worked on Shantae. You're ungrateful. How dare you want not Bakugan? Who do you think you are? Oh, I guess I'm ungrateful, chat. Oops. If we assume that's pudding, then the moment you decided to put this bean paste on top of it was the moment you lost your mind.
私たちって結構まともな料理出したんじゃないか?
We made a pretty serious dish, haven't we? I had 1 cup and I've been drinking a bottle of water since. People don't know what drunk is. We made a...
そういう点では あの物もみんなに希望を与えるいい料理なのかもしれない
Do you
な。
hear this? Do you hear this? Do you hear this? That's a water bottle. And back then, everyone put their hope into this piece of garbage and believed it would be good food.
上に乗ってるのは苦いししょっぱいから完全に邪魔してるけど、下のやつは単品だったら大人の味なのかもしれないな。
Anything could be in there. Do you really think I would take a plastic bottle and fill it with alcohol? Alright, listen to this. Listen to this chug. You hear that? You hear that? You think I'd be able to do that if that was alcohol? Not a chance. Absolutely not a chance. The stuff on top is so bitter and salty, it gets in the way of everything else. And everything below is not cooked, so I have no idea what it should taste like.
あやや、レミリアさんもおかしくなってきてますね。
Yeah. Miss Familia is losing her mind as well.
少しでもまともな意見言おうとしてるんだよ。こんなのがちゃんとした店で出てきたら料理長に投げつけてるところだよ。
I was just trying to be objective. If I got this thing served at a real restaurant, I'd throw it in the manager's face. Oh, I see.
だとすれば下の部分だけをお楽しみください。
I'm drinking water, chat. I don't understand what you're going on about. I drank my Sunny V. It's gone. Lagging his stream. If you're talking about today, I'd like to point out that I was asleep. And then when I woke up, he wasn't streaming. So my computer wasn't even on. No one else was even in the house. So, yeah, not my fault. That was yesterday. I didn't do anything. Again, I woke up at like 3 o'clock. I didn't do shit. You got nothing on me, copper. In that case, please enjoy the bottom part.
じゃあ変なものかけるな。
In that case, don't pile garbage on top of it.
デザート的なものだと思ってくれれば。で、上のものはおかずとして。白いご飯いる？
Think about this as a dessert, and the top part is side dish. Do we have some rice?
いるかほう。
As if we do, you fool.
味が足りないなら塩とかソースとかつければいいじゃない。
What's
そう
today?
いう自由くらいは与えてるのよ。
Chat, today's Monday. It's Monday. It's Monday, my dudes. If the taste isn't enough for you, use salt or sauce. You can add as much as you want.
その程度で改善される味じゃねえ。何つけてもまずいんだよ。
Nothing is going to improve this taste. No matter what you add, it's still bad.
ゆかり様も食べないといけないんじゃないですか。
Mrs. Yukari, you have to taste it yourself, remember?
いや、別に。
No, that's not needed.
食えよ。
Eat it!
きついな。
Huh? Whoa, that's strong.
お前が作ったんだろ。
You made it yourself, didn't you?
いや、出来たてはもっと赤々してたわよ。
Well, cooking it definitely made it even brighter.
元からそんな寒々しい色だよ。
It has this chilling color all along.
なんか竹林の中の診療所に入院した時にこんな食事出されたわね。
This reminds me of the food I had to eat when I was in that hospital in Bamboo Thicket.
入院はしたくないものだな。
Now I don't want to spend time in that hospital. Well, then maybe you shouldn't get hospitalized. Chat, I have an important question about Yukari's gaps. Alright, here it is. This one kept me up at night for a little bit. So, you know how Yukari's gaps work, right? So, Yukari will place a gap in front of her, and it looks like a portal. So, she'll stick her arm through the gap, and it will come out the other gap. Right? So, let's say I have a box, right? I have a box that I'm carrying in my arm. Yukari puts a gap in the box. Right? And then puts her arm through. If I move the box around, does the gap move with it? Or does the box move around the gap? Because the gap is not attached to the box. Or would Yukari attach it to the box? Because what I'm thinking is, what happens if you move an object towards the back of the gap while the gap is inside? Does the object just like crumble in on itself? Does it accidentally crush the object coming out of the gap? How does it work? Depends, I guess. That's not an answer. That's a cop-out. Depends on Yukari's mood. That's lame. She could probably attach it to the box. Okay, yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. Because, like, if she stuck her arm through in a space and then the box moved around, would the gap, like, act as a wall, like a hard barrier, and would her arm get crushed? Or would well, there obviously would be resistance, right? But how does it work? How does a gap work in an enclosed space like that, as opposed to just being out in the open? I have a lot of questions. Now I don't want to spend time in that hospital.
自分の料理なのによそ様を巻き添えにしてますね。
It was supposed to be your food, and yet you copied other food instead.
ゆかり様、汚いです。
Yukari-sama is bad.
ああ、まずいわね。言うほどまずくはないけど、100か0かって言われたらぶっちぎりのゼロ判定ね。ゼロのまずさね。
Well, it's bad, I guess. I wouldn't call it that bad, though. If I had to give it 0 or 100 on a scale, I would give it 0 badness.
あれ食うと少しだけ言語中枢がおかしくなるのか？
I think that food has damaged her speech, don't you think? What the fuck? That's weird.
あれ食うと
どこも良くなってないのに副作用が出てるのですね。
There isn't anything good about this food. That was a side effect.
うわまずい。みんなごめんね。こんなの食べさせちゃって。
Whoa, that was bad. I'm sorry for making you eat that, everyone.
いや、まあ。
Well,
まあ。
well,
いや、こちらこそ。
no, same here.
最後に一つだけ言わせて。
Let me tell you just one thing.
いいわよ。
Okay?
作る前に手を洗うのを忘れてたのよね。
I forgot to wash my hands before cooking it.
死ね。
Die.
では、まあこんな感じなので、勝者はマリサさんチームということで。
Well, I guess this means that the winner is Marissa's team.
わーい。
Yeah. Yay. Uh,
終わり？
the end?
はい。
Yes. I sleep.
忙しい人のためのヨーヨーム。
Game over.
なんとも言えない悲しい空気でイベント終了しましたね。
The whole event has ended with a really sad atmosphere.
そうね。
Indeed.
そうだな。
That's true.
いつの間に全員集合したんですか？
When did all of you get here?
気にしたら負けよ。
No use wondering about it.
死んだやつは負けだよ。
If you died, you've lost.
冥界でそんなこと言ったら怒られますよ。
Be careful with those words around another world.
天狗、お前こんなイベントの記事書くのか？
Tengu, are you gonna write an article about this event?
それはもう当然ですよ。今回も変な意味でいい記事が書けそうです。どうもありがとうございました。
Of course I will. This article is going to be pretty good in a weird sort of way. Thank you
お
all.
前が言うならこっちは何も言うことはないんだが。いいのか？
If you say so, I guess we can't say anything about it. Is that fine?
いいんです。全部いいんです。
It's fine. It's all fine.
チェンが言うなら間違いないな。
Well, if Chen says so, it must be true.
そういえばゆかり、付き合ってあげたんだから商品ちょうだいよ。あと
Actually,
ついでにコーマ感も気が向いたら直してあげてよ。
Yukari, give me my present for participating. By the way, if you feel like it, you may also restore SDM.
ついでじゃなくてマジで頼むよ。
It's not by the way, it's a serious request.
私にもくれよ。
I want something as well.
私も。
Me too.
じゃあ私も。
And me as well.
どうぞどうぞ。
There you go.
いえ、妹様。それの使い方間違ってますよ。
No, Mr. Spondre, that's not what you should say.
はい。
Huh?
ああ、いた。ちょっと気絶してたわ。
Ow, that hurt. Fainted a bit.
なんでだ。 ていうか
Well,
約束のものは
Chat, we've seen this bit before at the end of Reimu's story, so I'm gonna hit the skip button and move us along. Because there's a lot, and we've seen it before. Like a lot. Like, Jesus. Look how much there was.
おお、あまり信じてなかった。
Is it really okay to leave it for the next game? Perfect. Hey, look, it's Alice. And Yum. Alright. So what that means is on Saturday, I gotta get the Perfect Cherry Blossom Extra, which is gonna be like the EOSD Extra, and we're gonna do that. Probably break that up into 3 streams. And after that, whatever comes next between Shoot the Bullet and Immaterial Missing Power, I don't know. One or the other. And then maybe someday in the far future, we'll be able to play Imperishable Night for the busy person. But who knows? Don't worry, this time I won't do like a 4-hour stream of it. God, look how fast it goes now. That's it. That's PCB. What a real flaccid way for Marissa's story to end. But no, there was just enough time to finish that. With we probably could have finished it earlier if I didn't get sidetracked, but that's kind of what I do. And there's still plenty of time to do something. But what do I do? I'm not sure. Figure that out in a second. But yeah, that was Perfect Cherry Blossom for busy person. That's 2 games down. Yes, as I said, on Saturday we'll be doing the extra stage. That'll probably take 3 or 4 streams depending on how sidetracked I get again. It'll be, I imagine the content will be similar to the last one, but I like the last one despite how long it was. And it would have been fine. It would have been fine if I didn't try to do the whole thing in one go, because I was told it would be shorter than it was. So I'm not going to do that next time. We're going to break it up, because 4 hours is long enough on one stream. And yeah, look forward to that on Saturday, because I don't even know what I'm doing Saturday yet, because Toho Soccer is on a bit of a break. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to figure something out for Saturday in the meantime. Maybe I just, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. When we get to Saturday, we get to Saturday. You'll know.